Greetings. This is General CJG here, coming to you with a reaction video. Somewhat of a late reaction video to a certain Star Wars video game that is part of the expanded universe, still going on, the Old Republic MMORPG. And with me here, I have a returning guest from previous Star Wars podcast. Introduce yourself.
Greetings, mortals. It's your Shadow King, Nazaru, and I'm here to tell you about this new trailer from SWTOR.
Yep. And joining us here is brand new co-host of State of Star Wars reaction video. Introduce yourself.
Hello, people. I'm Darth Harbinger, and I'm a big lover of KOTOR.
Nice. So,
Same here.
so with the two experts of the Old Republic from State of Star Wars, we can now react to this teaser trailer. So, ready?
Yes.
Feel free to do a countdown.
Yep. I just needed you guys to be ready. So, okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
We've got the Jedi Knight and Kara Carson.
She's Sith?
No, they're both Jedi.
Oh, there's some shit. Hey,
And it's Valkorian.
That your achievements outweighed your losses.
There's
That
Valen
your
and Petsy
sacrifices
children.
meant something.
Arkin could still be alive, depending on your choices. Oh, there's his wife, Senya.
After all that I have done, all that I have
There's Darth
enslaved, all that I have destroyed, you should have known.
That's Sith. That's Jedi.
Lana Beniko.
You do not know the true face of power, but you will.
Are they
Oh,
gonna?
there's Lord Scourge. Oh, and Grandmaster Cetile Sean.
Okay, that's interesting. So, what do you guys thought of this one?
I thought it didn't add much, but considering it was a teaser trailer, it did get its job done. That pretty much Darth Vitiate is back somewhat and is planning his final revenge, and it's mostly focused on the Jedi Knight side of things. But I think we'll also get some special stuff for the Sith Warrior, since he also has big ties to Vitiate because he was the Emperor's wrath, and Vitiate was the Emperor.
Interesting.
What do you think, Harbinger?
I'm pretty excited to see the original voice actor for the Emperor to come back.
Yeah, because we had Valkorian, who served as a new voice actor, and Vitiate, the original, was voiced by Doug Bradley, who a lot of people would know as the voice of Pinhead, and some others would know as the voice of Nyarlathotep from the Howard and Lovecraft movies.
Interesting. Got a question. Are both Jedi and Sith going after Fallen Empire now? Because at one point in the trailer we saw Jedi with a Sith.
That was Lana Beniko, I believe that's what you're referring to. She's more of the pragmatic Sith. She's not like the backstabbing one, and she's flexible on her allegiances. Depending on your choices, you could have her team up with the Republic, or you could have her still be loyal to the Sith.
I see. Interesting. What happened to Bashir the last time? He was killed? If I'm not mistaken?
Yes, he was killed by the Outlander, who is your character. It could be the Jedi Knight, the Sith Warrior, the Inquisitor, Trooper, and so on and so forth. But Scourge said that after destroying his remains, some kind of ancient Sith ritual started to plague, and everybody is suffering from it. Notably, Grandmaster Cetile Sean, the descendant of Bastila and Revan.
I thought Valkorian was also Vitiate.
Yes, they are. They are one and the same.
Okay.
Valkorian is like another voice,
I see.
Yeah, Valkorian was pretty much just what the body that Vitiate housed when he wasn't focused on ruling the Sith. When he started to realize that the cracks were beginning to show with the Sith Empire, he started focusing more on the Eternal Empire of Zakul. And we also got
and on that note, it's very important that for the audience to know that there's a huge difference between the Sith and the Knights of the Cool, because the Sith, they sometimes they do respect the Emperor, but because of the Sith, philosophy of you must rise above your superiors if you have the power, or if you think you have the power. He had some, sometimes his Dark Council attempt to wipe him. So with the Knights of the Cool, they see the Force as a literal reward to serving the Emperor and his ideals. So you ensure a lot more loyalty with that, and I think it's a nice little detail of world building in Knights of the Fallen Empire.
Yeah, it's also nice to see that we're getting the return of Valen and her siblings, at the very least Thexan. I mean, because though this might just be their spirits, because both Thexan and Valen died.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of. Though this might appease some players, because some players wanted to romance Valen.
Lol. Okay.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, but
I really think that that part with Veiling and Texan and the whole story at some point will be inside someone's mind, because we see a landscape very similar to the chapters where Valkorion talks to you in your dreams during Knights of the Fallen Empire.
yes.
Got a question. What happened to the other brother, the one that had the white tunic?
Oh, you're referring to Arkin. That's totally dependent on your choice. If you try to make him good, he's still alive and he joins you, and you can even romance him. And if you decided to continue being his enemy, both he and Senya would be dead, so they would appear as Force ghosts too.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. The another interesting thing is that we got to go back to Satil Shan. Is we got to wonder if she's still considered the Grand Master, because she put herself in exile during the whole Knights of the Fallen Empire and Knights of the Eternal Throne story arc, receiving guidance from her former enemy Darth Mar to conspire against Valkorion. We don't know if she's taken up that mantle again, because she felt because at the time she didn't feel she was worthy of being the Grand Master anymore. Yeah, and I've also heard rumors that they might decide to kill Satil Shan, which if they did that, that would be a heavy blow towards the Old Republic era, because Satil and her son Theron are the last descendants of Revan and Bastila.
And Aram himself can already die depending on the player's choices. So you'd be essentially wiping out the last Shawn.
Question: what do you think this update will bring in terms of gameplay? Besides story, there must be some sort of gameplay updates.
They usually, with these flashpoints, are like these missions that you can either do as a group or by yourself, depending on the difficulty you set it on. But depending on how big this story is, they might update the gameplay and might give you new techniques and balance some mechanics, or they might just leave it alone, because the current meta for this game is having mods with 306 level, and a good chunk of my characters are already there, so they're good, and so is Darth Harbinger's.
Okay.
Now, if we're looking to the side, we also got to wonder, is Darth Malgus going to get involved in this? Because by the end of the Onslaught expansion, he once again broke his proverbial shackles from the Sith Empire and is trying to go rogue again. So we don't know if he has if he's going to get involved in this or not.
I don't believe so because I think it was in 6.1 where they added a small cutscene with Malgus, and it
Yeah,
shows him pretty clearly going to the Dantooine.
Yeah,
And
he was going to Dantooine to receive some healings for his cybernetics and wounds. I believe he
actually to like undo the brainwashing because he was brainwashed by Empress Athena. So he
yeah,
needs
it's either Empress Asina if you're loyal to the Sith, or Emperor Valron if you betrayed her.
I see. I checked the description of the video. It says that it will give you the new flashpoint that you guys mentioned, the Spirit of Vengeance, also login rewards, a new emote window, and more. And the update will come out in December.
Yeah, so this might be like a minor update, like similar to that whole traitor arc that Theron did when he was acting as a double agent for the Eternal Alliance. So it might just be like that. It's not gonna be as big as Onslaught, but it'll still be a substantial story.
Okay. Well, there's that. Any final things to mention?
There's one more thing that's coming soon, which I believe is Steam Direct patching. They just announced it today, so that's another thing they're doing before 6.2. So that's pretty interesting to see them integrate the game more with Steam since they released it this year.
Okay. Nice. Well, anything else?
I think they pretty much covered everything, unless you have any thoughts as like an outsider or just a general fan of the Star Wars and the expanded universe.
Well, so far the only thing I got available from the Old Republic is the Old Republic Deceive book, which I'm gonna have to someday read. That's
Yeah. I want to listen to the audiobook, but I can't because of Disney's copyrights.
I got the book physically, so I'm fine with that. I do think you should get it physically one day, King. So there's that. Anyway.
You can also get an ebook version of Deceived, I believe.
Interesting.
Actually, I think you can get all of the Sorter books. I think they did a bundle years ago. I'm not sure if that bundle is still available, but at least it was on Google Library back in 2017, I believe.
I think that pretty much covers everything.
Okay. Well, viewers, that was our reaction to the newest teaser to the Old Republic update, Echoes of Oblivion. So, when they release another one, we'll definitely do a reaction to it. And well, we'll see you guys on the next video. And one of these days, once we finish with Mandalorian Season 2 and Boba Fett EU content, we're gonna start going with traditional EU content. And yes, I'm gonna be integrating King and, if Harbinger's available, to do some Old Republic stuff. So not gonna go into detail on what plans, but stay tuned for that. So that's it for now. So see you guys on the next Star Wars video. Bye bye.
Farewell, mortals.
Goodbye.